And hello once again, everyone, and welcome to my review for the inaugural episode of the WWE Cruiserweight Classic, Episode 1. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on everything that took place on this first episode of the CWC. I have to say props to WWE for the way that the show was shot. The overall production values are very good, as to be expected. I really love the way that this show incorporates a sports type like feel more of going for that realistic sports type vibe, with the way that the show is shot, produced, the commentary. Daniel Bryan and Mauro Ranallo, they do a fantastic job on this show. Quickly, already with one episode, I think they have tremendous chemistry and could become a great commentary team. So, good stuff all around for the first episode of the Cruiserweight Classic. We had 4 matches on this show, and we'll certainly get into those. But yeah, it's little things on this show that I'm already a fan of. Like I said, I like the idea of highlighting the Cruiserweights. I feel like hopefully this could lead to an eventual relaunching of the Cruiserweight division, bringing back the Cruiserweight Championship, especially with the upcoming brand split. You could tie that division specifically to Raw or SmackDown, but it's something different. It certainly, I enjoyed the first episode. In a sign of things to come, I'm excited to see where the tournament goes and to see who eventually wins the tournament. Like I said, I really like the real type sports vibe that you're trying to go with for the show. We had time limits on this show, this episode, so props. I've been a big advocate for bringing back time limits in matches. It's something that pro wrestling used to do. They kind of haven't done it in a long time, specifically WWE since the late 90s. But it's the little things in this show. You definitely tell that Triple H and crew are running the show, and Vince McMahon really has no input on this show at all. They were dropping the term pro wrestling, so and the commentary from Daniel Bryan and Mauro Ranallo was really on point. They were calling the matches. They weren't promoting Twitter and the network and all this stuff. They were just there to give us their insight onto the matches that were taking place in the ring. So that was good stuff all around. So like I said, we had 4 matches on this show. The first match featured Gran Metalik versus Alejandro Suez. Malik was from Mexico and Suez was from Chile. Not too bad of an opening round match. Gran Metalik, I thought he looked really impressive in this opening match, and he was the one to walk out the winner after hitting the Dorado screwdriver to pick up the victory over Suez. So yeah, he moves on and advances into the second round of the Cruiserweight Classic. Nice little opening match to kick things off on this opening episode. Episode 1 of the Cruiserweight Classic. We move on to our next match. It featured Davari versus Ho Ho Lung. Davari from Iran, and Ho Ho Lung is, of course, from Hong Kong. I really like the international scope that this is really a global cruiserweight series. I mean, they get these guys, they scouted talent specifically from all over the world. So I really love the international flair. We're getting different styles meeting up within the ring. And I also like the video packages that they present before each of these matches. That way you get to know the competitors in the matches. So it's little touches like that I enjoyed on this episode of the Cruiserweight Classic series. This was a good first round matchup between Davari and Ho Ho Lung. Davari really took it to Lung, but towards the end of the match, Lung was able to hit a running knee to the back of the head of Davari, and Lung hit a super kick and likewise a German suplex to pick up the victory over Davari, and it was a pretty nice hard-fought match for Lung. Davari had the advantage on Lung throughout a fair majority of the match, but like I said, toward the end, Lung was able to capitalize on his opportunities and move past Davari. So another good match on this first episode of the Cruiserweight Classic. Our third match of the evening featured Clemente Piot versus Cedric Alexander. Clement versus Alexander. Another good match. Clemente is from France, and Cedric Alexander was from the United States. I thought Alexander looked really good in this match. He hit a nice clubbing forearm blow to the back of Clemente, and likewise, he was also able to hit a gut wrench suplex for a 2 count. Piet was able to hit on Alexander, so that was really good. And then towards the end of the match, Alexander was able to counter Piet's discus forearm with the lumbar check to pick up the victory. So Cedric Alexander, in a nice showing, moves on to the second round. And then finally, we had our fourth match, featured Cruiserweight Classic favorite Kota Ibushi from New Japan. Good stuff all around from him. He is definitely one of the best wrestlers in the world today, and this match certainly showed why. Versus Sean Maluda from USA, Samoa, so he has that Samoan background. He's related to Roman Reigns and the Usos. Ibushi here, standout athlete. Just the amount of athleticism, the high-flying octane offense that he was able to hit in this match. And likewise, Sean Maluda, he certainly pulled no punches in this match. He went toe-to-toe with Ibushi. But, of course, Ibushi was the one to walk out the victor of this match with the very nice-looking last ride powerbomb for the victory. He also hit a nice standing moonsault. And there was another really nice spot where it looked like Ibushi was down, and he hit a triangle moonsault off the second rope on Malta on the outside. So the offense of Ibushi was on full display here. His agility, his ability to come back from insurmountable odds, kept kicking out, getting near fall after near fall. But this was a good way to close out the Cruiserweight Classic. Of course, Ibushi advances and is definitely somebody that I think is favorited to win the Cruiserweight Classic. So this was good. This was just it was good matches. Cruiserweight, something different. Great spotlight for the network. Good original content to have on there. Solid commentary from Daniel Bryan and Mauro Ranallo. So yeah, if I had to give this episode a grade, I'd give it a solid B. I'd give it a B for the first episode of the Cruiserweight Classic. So those are my thoughts and opinions on this inaugural episode of the CWC, guys. Let me know down in the comments section below what you all thought of the Cruiserweight Classic. Always enjoy getting your feedback. And be on the lookout for my next video. Until then, guys, I will see you in my next video. Until then, peace.